Hello everyone, in this video we're going to look into the exam pattern for paper-based IELTS test. Here we will look into first the introduction. IELTS stands for International English Language Testing System. This is one of the most common English proficiency test recognized in more than 180 countries globally. This test is taken by candidates when they want to either study or work in a country where English is the primary language of communication. IELTS exam can be answered in two ways, either on paper or on computer. There is no difference in the content, the level of difficulty and scoring. However, it's only the way of delivery. The IELTS exam is managed by three important bodies, namely British Council, UK, IDP, that is International Development Programme from Australia, and Cambridge Assessment English, a part of University of Cambridge, which is from UK. Most of the places you need to book the exam on IDP portal and pay the fees of Rs 16,250 for the registration. It's only in case of UKVI, that is United Kingdom Visa Immigration, that the student has to pay Rs 250 extra. Once you answer the test, it is valid for a period of 2 years from the date of certificate. Now let us see in how many modules this test is available. Now this test, it is available in 2 modules. Yes, so first it is the academic and the general training module. So these are the 2 modules in which IELTS exam is available. Now the pattern for the test may change slightly depending on whether the student is answering the academic or the general training module. The reading and the writing section may vary, however, the listening and the speaking sections remains the same. As for the academic module, in the reading section, the passages are based on the academic topics, whereas in the general training module, the passages are based on the work-related topics. In this video, we will deal with the paper-based test pattern. Okay, and this test enables to assess the students their ability to read, write, listen and speak in English. The exam is graded on a scale of 1 to 9, 9 being the highest. Let's get familiar with the pattern which will aid you in securing a high score. Now let us look at the paper-based IELTS test format. Here, the candidate has to take this test at the test center with question papers, and the students have to write the answers into the answering sheets in pencil for all the sections. The speaking test is conducted face-to-face by a certified IELTS examiner. The entire exam lasts for 2 hours 40 minutes and the speaking test is conducted up to 7 days before or after the main exam, which follows the order of writing, listening, reading with no breaks in between, for which you need to register on the IDP portal, which is available for only 1 or 2 times in a month. The IELTS exam academic or the general training module, it consists of the following sections, namely, first is the reading section, that is for 60 minutes, then the listening section for 30 minutes, plus in the paper-based test you will get 10 minutes to transfer the answers to the answering sheets. Then there is writing section, which is again for 60 minutes, that is 1 hour, and speaking section, which is for 11 to 14 minutes. So total 4 sections. Now let us discuss each section in detail. Firstly, let us take up the reading section. The academic module consists of 3 long passages in relation to the academic context with range of questions. The general training module consists of 3 long texts in relation to work context. The candidate have to answer 40 questions which consists of 1 mark each. Therefore, the reading section consists of total 40 marks. These marks correspond with your band score. The texts are taken from newspapers, magazines, journals, and books. Now, the different types of questions which appear in the IELTS reading section are as follows. So, they are like, for example, multiple choice, true, false, or not given, yes, no, not given, matching information, matching headings, sentence completion, summary completion, note completion, flowchart completion, diagram, short answers, etc. In this section, candidates need to be familiar with the synonyms, with the antonyms and paraphrasing. So if you are aware of these, then acing in the reading section can be easier. Thus, one can ace in the reading section if you can pace up with the time. In the paper-based IELTS test, students can mark and underline the keywords in the passages with pencil, which makes it easier to locate the answers. Apart from this, one can even strike off the incorrect options in the questions itself. There will be no extra time given to check the answers or to transfer the answers. So the time will be displayed on a common screen in the examination hall, and students are notified about the time left to finish the exam. Accordingly, one needs to manage the time in the reading section. Once the time is up, the students are notified to stop writing the answers and the examiners will collect the papers. So with this we end the reading section. Now let us look into the listening section. Listening section, it consists of 30 minutes plus 10 minutes will be given to transfer the answers. In this section consists of an audio which is played in a foreign accent and it is played only once. The earphones are provided at the test center. There are 4 sections in listening, each with 10 questions and 1 mark each. Thus, 40 questions and 40 marks. The marks that the candidates receive, they correspond with the band score. The order of the audio is as follows. So, first section will be a dialogue, second section there will be a monologue, then there will be a dialogue, and the fourth section will be a monologue again. Now, what is a dialogue? A dialogue is a conversation between 2 people, in social context, and that is at the bank or the airport. A monologue is where one person narrates a text in relation to education or training based. The test takers listen to the dialogue and the monologues and answer the questions based on them. The questions that appear in the listening section are multiple choice, matching information, plan, map, diagram labeling, form, note, flowchart, summary completion or sentence completion. So these are the different types of questions which you can expect in the listening section. The recordings will include a range of accent which can be in form of UK, Australian, Canada, New Zealand or Ireland. Now let us see what else is important in the listening section. Now in the listening section, the candidate need to pay full attention and able to understand the foreign accent. Also, they should be able to listen and write at the same time and change the answers when the information provided is altered. So this is something which is crucial. As the audio will be played one after the other with no breaks and one cannot stop them in between. There will be only a short pause before each section. The audio will get over in 30 minutes and additional 10 minutes will be given to the students to transfer the answers to the answering sheet. Yes, so 10 minutes extra will be provided in the listening section to transfer the answers. During this time, the students can check for spellings, word count, and grammar. So they will be given time to check all these. Once the time is up, the students are notified to stop writing the answers. Now let us look into the writing section. The writing section is for 60 minutes. Okay, that is 1 hour. Now in the writing section, that is for 1 hour, and it consists of 2 tasks. The academic module in task 1 requires the candidate to describe visual information which can be in form of a graph, table, map, diagram or processes. In 20 minutes they need to finish this task and write at least in 150 words. Okay, now in task 2 the candidates are required to write an essay in response to a viewpoint, okay, or an argument or a problem in 40 minutes and write at least in 250 words. These essays can be opinion, discussion, advantages, disadvantages, problem solution or double question based essays. Now as compared to the academic, in general training module, it requires the candidates to write a letter in task 1, which can be a formal letter, a semi-formal or an informal letter, and this has to be in 150 words and it has to be completed in 20 minutes. Now in task 2 in the general training, the test takers have to write an essay in response to a point of view, an argument or a problem. Yes, so task 2 remains same in academic and in general training module. Now in writing, you need to understand that it will be assessed by the certified IELTS examiner on the following criteria. So first is the task achievement, coherence and cohesion, lexical resources, grammatical range and accuracy, and punctuation. So there will be no extra time which will be given to check the writing apart from the 1 hour which is allotted. Okay, the time will be displayed on a common screen in the examination hall and the students are notified about the time left to finish the exam. Accordingly, one needs to manage the time to check their writing in this section. Once the time is up, the students are notified to stop writing and the examiners will collect the papers. Yes, so that is about the writing section. Now let us see about the speaking section. Now in speaking, it is for 11 to 14 minutes. Okay, the speaking test in the paper-based exam is conducted up to 7 days before or after the main exam, which is reading, listening and writing. The speaking test is a face-to-face interview with the certified IELTS examiner. Now, speaking test, it consists of part 1, which is the introduction, which will last for 4 to 5 minutes. It consists of personal questions in related to the candidate. Okay, then part 2, it will be the cue card, which will be for 3 to 4 minutes. There will be a topic given to the candidate and it will be given around and will be given 1 minute to prepare. After that, the candidate is asked to speak on the topic for at least 2 minutes. The examiner will ask 2 to 3 questions in relation to the same. Part 3 will be discussion. Okay, here it will be for 4 to 5 minutes. In this part, the examiner will ask the candidates around 8 to 12 questions in relation to the cue card topic or a different topic altogether. The entire session is video recorded. This will be assessed by a certified IELTS examiner on the following criteria. First is the fluency and coherence, then is the lexical resources, the grammatical range and accuracy and the pronunciation. Now the declaration of the results. The exam results in the paper-based test will be declared within 13 days, including the UKVI test after completing all 4 sections of the IELTS exam. Yes, so this is in relation to the paper-based pattern and in relation to the IELTS exam. If you found this information helpful, please hit the like button. In order to receive more updates on this type of information, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much.